Good morning to everyone. Feels like I've been gone for a little while. Back in the States. And we're doing, like usual, our Tuesdays and giving everyone value, going live on all of our platforms. And this month we are talking about the master key system and this master key and how we can discovering the master key really within yourself and how to apply it, how to use it, and really going to the center of the divine perfection within. This is the key to success. And the success is a product of deliberately doing things on purpose. To be deliberate, many times we find ourselves not deliberate, not because we can't do more, but we really haven't chosen to do more. And when I say that, being deliberate means to make decisions on purpose, to even have purpose. Deliberate means you are consciously making a decision on purpose to definite ends. And because you're deliberate and you're deliberately doing those things on purpose and you're doing it to a definite end, chances are you're going to be successful. Now, there's success written in many different endeavors, many different demonstrations of what success looks like. Success could be different to each individual. Success could be the fulfillment of a report card. Success could be the fulfillment of getting a job. The success could be the fulfillment of taking care of the children, raising kids. Success, there's many forms of demonstrations of success. What does it really mean for you? That's the question. And really individualizing that expression. We really rarely think of success after school or after grades, but yet we're being graded all our life. And truly the person that's grading you is you. At the end of the day, you are the teacher. You are the student. You are everything. You're the judge. At the end of your life, at the end of your day, your time here in life, you're going to notice that you're judging yourself the whole time. You're evaluating yourself the whole time. You're truly trying to get a better understanding of yourself in this world and life as you see it this whole time. But the truth of the matter, were you deliberate? After all those years of judgment and acting out life, were you deliberate? We really don't know how much time we have. And because we really don't know how much time we have, the time that you have had, how much of it has been deliberate? How much of it from here forward will be deliberate? Now, I believe success is really about living a deliberate life. And when you can live a deliberate life, you will be successful. When you start to think of everything that I do from now on, it will be deliberately done and done on purpose to definite ends. That sets a different chain of events in life. It sets up a different sequence of events. And you'll begin to analyze and determine what you're really doing and how you're doing it. And really determine what you will act out on purpose from here forward. When you get a better understanding of yourself and being deliberate and then asking yourself, am I deliberate? I wake up this morning, I go off and I go and do things. Am I doing it on purpose? Am I deliberately wanting to do these things? Am I truly deliberate in every action that I'm doing? Is it on purpose? What is that purpose? Is this purpose going to take me to where I want to go, what I want to experience, what I want to be, what I want to have? Or am I just wasting time? And again, I just said, we don't know how much time we have. So the things that I'm doing, are they on purpose? Are they deliberately done? Did I choose? Did I decide? And am I experiencing the life that I truly desire? This master key system that we're talking about is truly the individualized expression of your consciousness. The divine spark, the divine spirit within is perfect. How deliberate have you been? How conscious have you been? How much desire do you truly have? Would you like to successfully achieve any desire that you want? What if I told you that you could have anything you truly want? That you could do anything you truly want? What if I told you that you're perfect? What if I told you that in a year from now, you could be somebody completely new? What if I told you that you could erase the past, write a new future? What if I told you that nothing can hold you back? The only thing that's standing in your way today is the same thing that was standing in your way yesterday. And the day before then, and the day before then, so on and so on. And the only thing that can stand in your way tomorrow, the next couple of hours, the next hour, the only thing that can stand in your way is you. The only thing that has been standing in your way is you. So here we get to the determining factor of the experience of the individual. And the only thing that's been dictating your life was your consciousness, your mindset, the way you think about you, the way you think about the future. How deliberate have you been? What do you truly want? We're close to the end of the year. Everybody's getting to the end of the year, and then we'll get to do our toast for the new year, and everybody puts on a show for one day, put on a show and get dressed up, and they'll end the year and make all these decisions to no definite end. Some won't even make decisions. Some will make decisions. But year after year, really do nothing with them. Or make small decisions. Now, I'm here to tell you, you can do whatever you want. Why would I say that you can do whatever you want? Well, because I've done it. I've proven that you can go from nothing, nobody, no one, to live in a successful life, to live in a life of abundance, prosperity, power, success. I enjoy being nobody, nothing, no one. Because that means I have the ability to change. I have the ability to adapt. I kept going back as a child, remembering back to the spirit of this 3-year-old child He knew he was more than just a child. He knew that he was spiritually intelligent at 3. He knew he was not like other people. Nor did he want to be like other people. Always questioning, wanting to understand and comprehend, wanting to remember what he was here to do, the purpose in life. And all those years of demonstrating that consciousness of a human, was the development of a higher understanding of himself to himself. And then what is it that he truly desired? What is it that he was here to do? And all rights reserved as spiritual intelligence in bodies, in human bodies. We are spiritual. We are essential. Science has proven this over and over again. The minute that divine spark leaves, they can measure it. The minute it leaves, that body flatlines and immediately begins to disintegrate right there in front of you. And if you sat there and watched it, it'll disappear into nothing. But that wasn't who you are. That wasn't who you are. The higher side of you already left. The higher side of you is what came in. Will you recognize that perfection while you're here? This is the question. Will you recognize the divine spark within while you're here? Now, we're giving these classes every Tuesday on purpose to help people recognize that there's perfection within them. You are absolutely perfect. Right now, today, you're perfect. You've got a brain, you've got a intellect, you've got a physical body. Your spiritual DNA is perfect. Maybe some of the things that you do unconsciously, some of the things you do subjectively aren't. Maybe they don't fulfill you anymore. Maybe you're ready to grow. But you're perfect. Many of the things I've done in the past didn't serve me. Many of the things that I grew up around didn't serve me. But there had to come a time when I had to take responsibility and say, change. Change. You don't like it? Change. Without taking personal responsibility in where you're at to what you've done today, you reject the force within. But if you accept the responsibility and you accept the force within, you can be one with it again. That means consciously directing it. We're always one with this divine energy, but it's subjective control. We've got a pre-programmed idea already in our mind, in our mindset. That's why you're getting the results you're getting. It doesn't matter where you're at, what education level you have, how much money you earn, master's, doctorate, or no school education. You're an expression. And your expression was already developed at 0 to 5, 7 years old, 8 years old maybe. The expression you have today, you're wondering, depending on what age you're at, you're wondering why you keep getting the same results day after day, year after year. You're wondering why you're stuck. You're stuck because you're supposed to be stuck. You're stuck because you're supposed to become aware that I've gone as far as my mindset can take me. I've gone as far as my awareness allows me to go. You're supposed to become aware and wake up. And then The introduction of the personal factor. What is it that you truly want? Decide on your own. Don't accept the environment. Don't accept the past ideas. Don't accept the past conditions, the current conditions. Don't accept reality as you see it. You were supposed to get to the point, to the limitations of your behavior. We all are. That is a perfectly operating brain. Each and every one of you are perfect. I was perfect. Even when I was earning $20,000 a year, I was perfect. Now, my expression was expressing disbelief. Now, my expression was expressing a poverty mindset. But I was still perfect. I was expressing beliefs that didn't serve me. A lot of you walking around today, you don't know that you're just a walking belief system. You're walking beliefs expressing themselves through your life. What is life? What is life? Life is living, experiencing, fulfilling, fulfillment. Externally, all day long. Look at yourself today. Some of you may be getting ready to go to work. Somebody could be getting out of work. But life has truly always been fulfilling a state. You've been fulfilling a state of consciousness. You've been fulfilling desires, and some of the things that you've been fulfilling, you no longer desire. So fulfillment is always the fulfillment of a desire or just the fulfillment of expressions that you no longer want. How much of your day is truly fulfilled now? Are you deliberate? Or maybe you were deliberate once, but now you're no longer fulfilled. Where are you at today? The question is where are you at today and where do you want to be at tomorrow? Where do you want to be at in a year from now? You want to be successfully endeavoring into a new walk of life? We can show you how to get there. I've done it. I've done it over and over again. And I keep doing it. My spirit is always wanting more. Wanting to experience more, wanting to have more, wanting to achieve more. Because I know that there's more locked up inside, ready to come out. I know there's no limitations, only the ones we put on ourselves. If you don't like the way things are happening, stop doing it. If you don't like the course of your life, the experience of your life, make a definite decision. You're going to change. Right here, right now, make a definite decision. Write it down. Change. I had to tell myself to change. I'll never forget it. I was mad at the world. But the world had done nothing to me but give me opportunities. When I truly understood that, that's a game changer. The world, everything that's physical, behind all great things are greater things. Behind the physical, there's a spiritual world. Why would I say that? Let me say, spirituality. Well, before you could ever become physical, you had to be spiritual. Before anything can be a physical thing, a three-dimensional thing, it's made by primal substance, made by thought. Scientists have proven this all over the world. Einstein said that the field controls the particle. All things were created in the field. The expression of your reality today was first thought of and then acted out. It was first thought of, then acted out. Now, what we're teaching here is how to go back to the thing that has created us. If the ideas already have their expression today, you've gone as far as you can ever go. If you're not willing to change the ideas and the way you think, you've gone as far as you can ever go. I had came up against that wall, and I kept hitting it, and I kept hitting it over and over and over again, and I no longer wanted to be what I was. I look in the mirror, and I no longer liked what I see. I looked at the work I was doing. I no longer liked the work that I was doing. I looked at the people around me. I no longer wanted to be around the people around me. I looked at the expression of all the results that I was getting. I no longer wanted those things around me. I wanted more because I knew that I was more. Now, what the hell do we do? What do we do? Change. You've got to be deliberate. You've got to have a bulletproof attitude that I'm not going back. I am meant for more. I didn't come here just to come here. Just to live and do a little evolvement and be gone. I came here to live. What is it that you truly desire? How do you want to live? I remember working for peanuts. Not because I couldn't do more, because that's what I believed I could do at the time. Now we've got a seminar coming up. I believe it's December the 22nd. We'll put it up here on the page. But we've got a live seminar, and we're here in local for you guys in Lubbock, Texas. We've got an Institute of the Mind. We've got a personal development company locally here for anybody that wants to take a look at what we're doing, wants to get involved, wants to improve their life. Why wouldn't you say yes? You could continue doing what you're doing. You know it's not working. Make a definite decision. You're going to take a look at what we're doing. And make a decision you're going to be in this class. I think we normally do it at 6 p.m. on a Thursday. Normally it's the end of every Thursday of the month. We're doing a little earlier for the holidays. And then we're doing this every month. You've had a whole year to work on yourself already. Greatest thing is you got a whole new year again today. Because every day is the first day of 300 and what? 96 days. When we really begin to look at time, there's a wobble. There's a wobble on earth, and we have a measurement, and then we have life expression. That little wobble that keeps the center of earth on course allows you to experience more life. A little bit of an offset gives us all the opportunity to have more life. We are the sum total of the people that we surround ourselves with. And if you want more, I would begin to look around at who you surround yourself with. And I would begin to become more deliberate. And then I would get involved in our classes. There's a lot of classes out there. There's a lot of programs out there. But I know that ours is one of the best. Because there's nobody out there teaching what we're teaching and how we're teaching it. And I know why, because I'm teaching it. I deliberately became a consultant for the Procter & Gallagher Institute. Bob had a way to talk. I knew I wanted to learn from him. He was the oldest in the field at his time. He passed away this year. And he left a legacy. He's helped a lot of people. And he helped people improve their way of life. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're doing. We build companies. We develop men. We develop the mind in all men and all women on purpose. We help people do this because we know that it's our way of giving back. Working in building our own companies and working around people put me straight in front of consciousness, put me straight in front of the line. Why? Because I began to learn that business was not just about money. Money was an expression. Money was a result. If I wanted that result, I really had to figure out the system. I really had to figure out how to operate a company. And in doing that, business is not management of people. Business is the development of people. And it's about finding the right people that want to do things in the right way to go in the right direction. Then it's about helping those people improve and helping them get what they want. We've got a goal, and we're working towards that goal, and that's to build companies on purpose and build men and women on purpose and have a place, a platform to help people grow. So even if you're somebody out there that's has specialized knowledge in a field of expertise, we're looking for the best in all of our companies. We are attracting people. We will attract people globally. We will be we are working towards a global company, and we are working towards building companies globally. It's already happening. We're looking for the best. You want to take part in a company that wants to grow, and you truly have the desire to be the best, you're going to surround yourself with people that want to that are doing the same and are going the same direction. I want to work with people that want to improve. I want to work with people that want to grow. I want to work with people that are not satisfied with just being mediocre, that are not satisfied with good enough. I only want to work with people that are hungry. And it doesn't matter how much education you have, but it matters how much desire you have. Wherever you're at, whatever part of the world you're at, whatever time you're listening to this, you're listening to an individual that's ready to invest in you. Whether it's personal development, whether it's business development, whether it's working for one of our companies, we're looking for people that are hungry. People that want to surround themselves with people that want to grow, that want to achieve great things. This seminar that we're going to be doing it on purpose to teach people the master key system of success. And although there's so many master keys, but there's one. There's only one of you. This is what makes this so profound. There's only one. Only one of you. And you're the only one that could change you. Success. I believe as Earl Nightingale. Success. The progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You've got to be attentive You've got to be deliberate. You have to have a bulletproof attitude. And you got to want to get out there and really outperform yourself. Because you're the one that's going to get in the way. Why would you get in the way? Because you don't know how to go there. This is absolutely normal. I got in my way all the time. And I had to say, nope, stop, change. We're not doing that. We're not staying where you're at. You know you're more. But I had to set goals. And we had to set them on purpose. In this class, we're going to teach you how to set goals worthy of you, and how to deliberately do them on purpose. To find that the divine spark within and understand it. Understand that perfection within you is ready to expand. It's ready to grow. We need not be troubled about future conditions, because we know that the all-originating power is working through us and for us. And then according to the law approved by the whole existing creation, it produces all conditions required for the expression of life, love, and beauty, which it is, so that we can fully trust it to open the way as we go along. Take no anxious thought or the practical application of some of the soundest philosophies. We must do our share in the work and not expect God to do for us what He can only do through us. That's one of the most important things. We must do our share in the work and not expect God to do for us what He can only do through us. That's such a major mistake that so many people do. The divine can only work through you, through your actions, through your mind. That's why you've got to change it. We are to use our common sense and natural faculties in the working upon the conditions we now present. We present these results. We did that. I had to take personal responsibility. I was working for peanuts, but I went and looked for the job. They paid me to work for peanuts, and I was working hard labor. I was expressing consciousness. I was expressing an attitude. I was expressing a tire man. But hell, there was so much more. I knew it deep down inside. There was courage, power, desire. I knew I was meant for more. But I was only expressing it for pennies on the dollar. My belief system took me to do those things. The conditions that are now present are only because of our consciousness. It's taken us there. Our awareness, our abilities about ourselves, our awareness about ourselves that led us to experience the life that we see now. There's another way. Following this method, a master key system to success. The method that we show today is how to express more perfection from within, to go beyond you've ever been. Well, how do we do that? Well, we've got to go back and look inside, as well as the introduction of the personal factor. What do you want? Who do you want to be? How do you want to live? Well, we teach people how to set goals. Why do we set goals? So that we can grow. The goals are not to get there, to grow. You set a goal, you conquer that goal, you set another goal. What's happening? You're evolving. You're seeing more out of yourself you didn't see before. You're creating a different lifestyle. You're experiencing a different lifestyle. You're earning more money. Now, if you haven't been successful, you just haven't gotten good at it yet. If you haven't hit your goals, you just haven't gotten good at it yet. That's all I can tell you. You got to keep working on you, and you got to keep setting that goal, and you've got to work that goal until you get it. The material works. You didn't work. You're scared. You have fear. You have doubt. You have worry. But until you can overcome yourself, you'll never find yourself. What you're finding is your self-image. I'm going to say that again. Until you can overcome yourself, you will never find yourself. What you found was your self-image. That has your future. That has your future. Try to run away from it all you want, but look in the mirror, you'll find it every time. Look down at your feet, and you'll see where they're going. Your beliefs are walking. You are a mirror image of your belief systems. That body move along all day long. The self-image is moving it. And you can never outperform the self-image. You keep trying to get away from it. You keep trying to run it. Some of you may even close your ears to this information, because it forces you to look at yourself and know that the problem is within. It's not without. It's inside of you. You can never get outside of yourself. Following the method of entering into your own mind, entering into your own consciousness, observing your own thoughts, observing your own beliefs, observing the way you act, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you express your consciousness. Following this method of growth, the more and more you become conscious. It'll be a habitual consciousness, an awareness about yourself to yourself. Looking towards your mental attitude, observation. If you live to learn by observation, you will see that this key to success will open you up to the divine truth from within, that you're perfect. What you've been expressing were ideas that weren't perfect. I remember swinging that hammer. I remember going to a drilling rig. What the hell would I do that for? If there's perfection with me, why would I go do that? My beliefs led me to go do that. To go earn money. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with swinging a hammer. But I knew I was meant for more. And I'm telling each and every one of you, you're meant for more. Whatever you're doing, and it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter how much money you earn. It doesn't matter how much education you have. You're meant for more. This information that we're teaching is meant for everyone. You could be making millions of dollars right now. You're going to get to the point where you're going to get stuck. I already know, because we're meant for more. You'll be earning billions. And you're going to get stuck. Somewhere, you're going to get stuck in your mindset in one part of your life. Doesn't matter. Majority of the time, it's all parts of your life. Why? Because you're meant for more. Because the spiritual essence inside of you is divine. And it knows it's divine. And therefore, it is always asking you to grow. It's always wanting more expression. It's always wanting more desire. It's always wanting more fulfillment. You never get to the end. That's the greatest part of life. Spiritual essence was always on the forefront, jabbing you in the heart and saying, hey, we're ready. We know there's more. You know you're more. You're perfect. What you're expressing is not perfect. What you're expressing, you're keeping us here. You're keeping us here. We're stuck. All of our dreams, all of our wishes, all our desires, everything we could have ever been is being held back by you. And you know you hear this. I've heard it. Everyone hears it. Because there's a divine spark from within that is observant of what we're doing. And we even analyze ourselves to understand ourselves. But rarely do we let that perfection evolve. Normally, we let all our beliefs hinder us, all of our ideas about ourselves, all the conditions hold us back, and we let all those things control our behavior. Then you feel sad within. Then you feel angry within. Then you feel disappointed within. Then you feel, who is feeling all those things? The only thing it could be the divine spark from within. So therefore we recognize the truth. There's a lower side of us and there's a higher side of us. They're both the same. But the expression, there could only be an expression of one. There can only be one that moves this body at a time. There can only be one thought at the same time. You can only have the thought of gratitude if you release it. You can only have the expression of grace, prosperity if you release it. You can only have health, wealth, and happiness if you express it, if you decide that's what you're going to do. You're the only one that can choose. We don't walk around saying, I'm hand. We say, I have a hand, I have a foot, I have a body. You can only express what you are. Decide what that will be. This is what we're teaching you. You can only express your beliefs. That's all we can do. Sometimes you express a little bit more of it, sometimes a little bit less of it. What you want to do is understand that there's perfection within you, and you can express so much more, but you've got to evolve it. And that's what we help people do. Mindset is all we are. You can go back 10 years ago, wherever you're at, the lifestyle you had, the people that surrounded you, the friends, the home, the car, the whole environment, the whole thing was a product of the way you were thinking. You attracted all that. Where you're at today was being created years ago, all to the outcome of what you are, the sum total of who you are today, right now. And if you're not willing to work on you and develop yourself to go further and to achieve more and how to rewrite your self-image and how to grow and how to personally develop yourself, you're not going to, you will be all that you will ever be today. And life does not stop. We're evolving. We're going somewhere. There's no denial on that. Decide. Decide what you're going to be. Decide what you're going to go. Where you're going to go and how you're going to live. We can show you how to do that. Take a look at our programs. Visit ironmastermind.com. Get signed up to our seminar. We're doing this every month. Your choice. Make it now. We have Scaling for Life every day, Monday through Friday, and we have our Creators Lifestyle and Business Matrix programs every Saturday. Get involved. This is for you. You are meant for more, and you know there's so much more inside of you. Let everybody have a blessed day, wonderful day, and a wonderful week.